welcome back. So now let's start creating a Facebook cover in Canva. So let's open Facebook cover. So mostly we use Canva because it provides us the right dimension for what should be used. So here is Facebook cover of 1640 into 924 pixel. So let's open that. Now for the Facebook cover, this is actually fairly simple one, but you can see this Canva is showing a lot of different sort of designs where there is a lot of funky stuff. However, the Facebook cover is essentially better to be kept a simple looking and a few text with few simple looking background. That would be enough. For example, this born to hustle looking one, this seems to be a good one. So you don't need to do anything much in it, just simply if you want to add like change this quote into something of your own, or probably write your name or freelancer, or if you are selling a product, write something like that, then it's just need to be that. So similar to this, even this one is simple looking. So creating one form template is a fairly easy task. I don't think that is necessary. You can see it is just simple looking here. If you want some simple and minimalistic design, you can just click on your filters, and here is minimalistic and simple. So let's see. So now this is all the simple and minimalistic looking. For this one, you can see even this one is nice looking one. So for this one, let's start straight by creating a from blank cover. So first of all, definitely name your Facebook cover. And you can take inspiration from other Facebook covers from right here. What we will be seeking is a fairly simple one. So this is a simple one, and you can take inspiration. For this one, let's create something that is good for a freelancer perspective. So definitely before we start, what we do is we go to our elements and we get a grid. So if we keep an image directly at here, it will go with the image's own dimensions, and that will not exactly fit. So apply a grid right here, and now when you add the image, the whole cover will be set right for that image. So let's search for some image as a freelancer. The first is definitely, I would suggest you go to pixels, and then definitely you can search for freelancer. And the next one is Pixabay also. I use this also most of the time. You can search for freelancer. And also Unsplash. If you have been using Medium, then you know about Unsplash. This is also free. You can search for freelancer at here as well. And then we also have StockSnap.io. Even this is very good and free. So you can search for freelancer at here as well. So let's see if one of these, even the first image that I see here, even this is good looking. We can utilize that one. So I think the first one is what probably is the right one to be. We can use that one. So I like this one. If you want to use this one, you can download it. And let's see from Pixabay. So from Pixabay, you can download something like this one. Seems to be fairly good looking. Let's see some more. And even this one, you can just simply write your name and something more if you want to write, and put it right at here. Or this seems to be more like an Apple advertisement here. So let's not include something too much. So if you are a photographer, then this one would look nice. So I think this somehow is looking nice to me. Then again, if people are looking closely, you can see that the year is 2016, which is fairly a past photo. So it won't much matter because people can understand this is a stock photo that is being used. So be careful what you are choosing. So that's why choose something like this if you are choosing to be something fairly simple one, or like in this way. You can just write something in the top and in the free space, and then get creative with what you have. Even this one's nice looking. So I think I saw one earlier that I could probably start with one. So I don't want a product advertising. Yeah, this one. So so let's see some more. And here from the freelancer perspective, yeah, definitely we would not want some direct face photos. So next what we could want is, then we could use this one, and let's see some more. So this photo, even the background looks nice. Probably this also can be used. Looks like this is all it had. So let's open this one while we search for more on stock snap. Okay, so even this one is good looking. Let's just give a plain background. Fill that as values for when talks to freelancer that way. Yeah, so this is more like work on your own thing. So I like this idea. So let's see. You can use whichever you prefer. So there is from Pixels, from this which one I like, this one I like, and from Pixabay is this one. And okay, so since we'd have to crop a lot on this one, so let's actually ignore this one and this one as well. So we can apply an overlay on any one, everyone which you select. So and then you can start working on that. So here is your download. You can click on the download and then it will take certain time and then it will provide you your download. So just save that image. And if you want some other image, for example, if you would like this one, or probably you might be choosing one of your own, so you can definitely do that. So Xavier provides you resolution option as well to download the high resolution one. However, you would probably need to sign up to download. And from Pixels, it's fairly simple. Just click on the download and it will give you that download option. So that's there. Now, while we are at here, and just go to upload and upload your content. Just drop it there and soon it will start uploading. So it is uploading both of these images. We haven't decided on which one we are going to work. So there is this one. Wait, okay, I selected this one. Drag it properly. Okay, now we are at here. So let's see if this one would look nice or this one would look nice. So I think this one is something that most people will be using because from Pixels. So let's actually use this one right now. So from this image, you can do different sort of things for this image. For example, I'd like to apply a sort of overlay on the image. For example, I would prefer this image to be a bit dark. So yeah, here is the filter one. I was searching for this. Or you can go to SEO and so rather than doing this, I'll teach you one different way where you can do that. So let's search for rectangle right here. And simply, okay, this one's not, I want some simple designs. Just cover your screen completely. So my screen is covered, my color, I'd like to choose it to be dark. And now go to transparency and now reduce the transparency to how much you would want it. So I think that will be better. And if you are a freelancer, you would want to write. So if you are maybe a freelancer about food blogging or probably a developer or something designer, then definitely you can write like designer or developer, or if you would ask me, I just simply write your name. And once that's written, actually first of all let's fix the font size. So let's give it I guess anywhere, let's use anywhere this time, and just move it towards the center. Move it towards the center. You know what alternatively we had used for this position. Go to middle and go to center. So now that's on the main center. And if you prefer to change the first letter into something like brown, let's see how it looks. A bit of lighter color. I actually liked it, but let's see some more. So what if we give a very dark color? I like the previous one. Or if you'd want a completely different color, let's say sky blue, as probably does not match very good with this background. With this background, I guess yellow would be okay. So yellow is good. It is popping out. It looks nice. So I guess we can increase this font size also. Let's do it 72, and let's give it a subheading as well. And let's keep it at here. The subheading can be like anything. If you are a developer plus, perhaps maybe for myself I can write developer plus tutor. I'm an engineer as well. So you can include things like this. Keep it less simple, or if you would not like to show anything like this, then for an inspiration, just write a quote. For example, you can write, right now in my mind there is a quote popping out on your story, and start with your name. So this is what is popping in my mind right now on your story start. Or if you want to change this, then I can give you one more option, because one more quote is popping right in my mind right now. Courage to start, hard to finish. So this seems to be quite, if I place it in the center, so this seems to be quite fine. And let's capitalize all this later, and its font can be somewhat reduced. Let's see, rather than 32, let's see, 28 looks fine. For this, let's give it a railway font. And if you would like a background, let's see on the template, do we have anything for the rectangle? I would like to frame sort of thing in the rectangle one. Quote frame. So not exactly this one. So let's see if it gives any frame. Yeah, this seems to be a fine one. Now if you can adjust this position as per your need. Or I think it was good without this actually. So you can just simply write this one. You don't need to have any funky looking things, and just maybe the spacing to this can be increased. And if you prefer, you can increase the letter spacing between this your name as well. If you want this to be up to this frame, then you can do it like that way. So that's all. I can show you that Facebook story or Facebook cover, not story but Facebook cover doesn't use as much designs. So let's show you some. Let's actually navigate to some brands. In fact, let's see Nike in Facebook. If you see Nike Facebook cover, then it just shows, just do it. It is as simple as it can be. Let's see. What if we search for Adidas on Facebook? If we see Adidas, I think this would also be just a simple quote. So here is the logo, and here is a simple quote from Adidas. It is in a white background, so this would be roughly a minute work for you guys. And if you want, probably we can show you, let's see, of Microsoft. So probably this would also be a fairly simple looking design. So this is just an image of Microsoft, which is flowers and the sort of logo. So you can see roughly, if I can show you of Apple as well. So even Apple has a very simple looking, or just one photo as the cover. So that is fairly simple. So your Facebook cover doesn't have to be much different, much designful. It has to be purely simple and to the core of what you do, that can explain in simple words. So it is a Facebook cover design. Now you can download it and you can definitely do whatever you want to do with it. So that will be all for this. Now I'd like to see you on the next lecture.